Good morning, guys. It's not actually morning, it's afternoon. I woke up at 1, it's now 1:30, which is very different to yesterday's waking up at 9 and blah, 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 blah. But that's not what I did. Painting top is on. I've worn this top so many days in a row now, but it is just my painting top and I don't want to get any other top ruined. And I've got my joggers on, which I didn't want to get ruined, and I did have overalls on. But I got too hot and just like tied them around the waist and I got some on me. So what are you gonna do? It is a glorious day today. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. I am going to take the grey paint into the cabin and we're gonna start painting. This is the last day of doing anything that takes a day in the cabin. How mental is that? After today, the cabin is basically done. And I am in. This is all the white paint. It's actually looking so good. Wow. I'm really liking it. There are a few patches, like just here. I don't know what happened there, but it's obviously not kind of worked. And the ceiling, I could only do one layer, and then I just use some paint to touch up on the other layers, but you can kind of tell, like there, can you see the paint stroke there from when I've just touched up? But I don't think it's the end of the world. I'm not a painter at the end of the day, so it was never gonna look freaking great, was it? Now it's time to paint this wall and this wall grey. I'm actually so excited. It's gonna look so good. This is already brightened the room up so much and made it actually look like a room. All there is left to do now is paint this wall and that wall, move out these big filing cabinets, which I can't do by myself. My dad needs to bring his van, and then hoover, massive hoover in here, because there was no point fully hoovering this room because I knew things were gonna get taken out of that room through this room, so we're just gonna make a big mess anyway. I'm so happy. Let's get started. I actually need to go get the paint. Might help. So before we do anything, I need to re-masking tape everything onto the white walls. But first, I can take all of this masking tape off. Obviously, I had a few spillages. It's not perfect. I'm not a painter, so don't at me. So yeah, I'm just taking off all this masking tape. And then we're gonna have to masking tape that wall so I can paint this wall grey. Because the last thing I want is getting grey on these nice, clean white walls. It's not actually white, the colour is magnolia. I wanted white, we didn't have white, got over it. That's the moral of the story. All these colours that I'm using are just colours that I've either found in this cabin, so I found this in the cabin, and I found this in the cabin, and these two paints are actually from when we did my bedroom. I think it was like 2-3 years ago now, so I'm not going out, like I don't want to spend much money on this cabin because obviously I'm not going to be here majority of the year. I'm going to be at uni. Okay, so I've started like outlining and it is quite thick paint, so I am praying, like you can still see some wood through it, and some brush strokes and stuff. I probably need to go over that, that's not very good. I'm just praying that I only have to do one coat because this paint is for this wall and that's all I can use for this wall. Otherwise I will run out of paint for that wall because this is all we have left. It is old paint, so that's why it's a bit dry, but it is really, really thick. So I'm just praying we only need one coat because I'm not gonna be able to do that wall. So I'm watching Misha. So pray for me. I ran out of paint in my tub and I still have this left to paint. I've done, it's actually looking really good. It's gonna look so much better when all this masking tape's off. So like that's a sharp edge. But I've still got that to do, and I poured quite a lot in there. So I'm scared I'm not gonna have enough paint for that wall. I don't know what to to, I'm obviously going to have to pour more paint in there, because I can't just leave that, like I can't just move on to that wall, because then, oh, what's that going to do? I'm just going to try, we're going to see, pray for me. Okay, so wall 1 is done. There are just some bits that probably need a touch up, but don't have enough paint for that. Time to do the last wall. I am praying I have enough paint and enough energy. However, who knows? And that is complete. So this is me finished decorating the gym. Like, I have to do the floors, but that's not going to be too hard, I hope. But wow. It's looking so good. This has only taken me like 2 hours, 3 hours to do that wall and that wall, which is probably quite a long time to be fair, thinking about it. This paint is, the grey paint was so much thicker than the white paint, so it was a lot harder to like spread out, but I was very wrong when I said I was going to run out of paint. I still have paint left, which means I have enough paint to cover these shelves. It is the next morning, well not the next morning, it's like 4, but I've not vlogged today because just wasn't feeling it. So I am going to take off the masking tape. The whole room is dried. There are some like patchy bits like that. That looks so much worse on camera. It doesn't look that bad in person. And there are some patchy bits over there. But like where I've done the outline and obviously put a lot more paint on. But I genuinely really don't care anymore. Like, this is only a gym. It doesn't have to be perfect. So, time to take off the masking tape. Oh, that's quite satisfying. Wow, look how clean. Oh, it's going all the way down. That's such a clean. Wow, that looks good. I haven't vlogged a lot today, but I've literally vlogged nothing today. But I thought I'd just jump on. I'm currently waiting for 8:30. I'm actually watching Save Your Ancients here. I'm currently waiting for 8, so we can start the pub quiz with my pals. But look, that's what I wanted to come on to. Look at this Pinot. It does have some lemonade in. Don't you worry, that's why there's bubbles rising to the top. But I didn't really grasp how big this glass was. I am going to be getting peas tonight. Whoops. It is the next day. It is actually Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everyone. I haven't vlogged over the past couple of days much, just because I've been having chill days. I've just been relaxing, not really doing much to the cabin. Ever since I stopped having to do things to it, I've just been like, blah, like just giving myself a way too long rest. It wasn't really that much deserved, but hey, who cares? So the cabin is fully painted. I will probably be vlogging tomorrow when I sort out the first room, putting the treadmill in there and just hoovering and clearing it out. I won't be able to do the second room for a while until the mats come, but that's okay. We've got a long time. Yeah, it is Easter Sunday, so this morning my mum made me and my 23-year-old brother do an Easter egg hunt in the garden, which, I mean, I'm not complaining, it was quite fun. And I'm really grateful for getting to be with my family, because I know a lot of people don't get to be with their family right now, which I don't know how they're doing it. Honestly, don't know how you're doing it. It is weird not being with my extended family, like my nan and granddad. Is that even extended? I don't know. My other family, like my nan and granddad and my other granddad, on Easter, because this is the first time since I've been alive that we've not got to spend it with them. But that's okay. They're safe, we're safe, and it's better. It's better for everyone this way until all of this is over. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's very jumbled up, but just, that's my life, so we can just stick with it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It would be much appreciated. And give this video a like if you're feeling generous. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow when the vlog gets more exciting.